I heard you, girl. You got a sexy voice. Anybody ever tell you that? All in one sports podcast, baby. We're back. Yes, sir. And it goes a little something like this. Get it? What we have here for these people today, man. We got a lot to talk about. But we're gonna start it off with. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. We don't normally do this when it comes to EDA, but today we're going to switch things up a little bit. I'll tell you what's popping. Damn, John Gruden. Chucky.
Chucky did it.
You were going hard, boy, weren't you? Blacks, women, gays, and then some.
Wow.
Yeah, man. He's putting himself out there. I mean, well, he didn't think he was putting himself out there, but he was.
He thought he was one-on-one when he was one against the world.
Keep telling them about this stuff, man. You know, what is on the internet stays on the internet. And apparently, if you don't scrub your emails, that too. So I'm sure a lot of people, you know, blacks, women, gays, and then some have this to say.
Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I want to slap this six down your mouth.
Carl Nassib, say what?
Yes.
What'd you say? Talking about the Goodell? Oh, yeah. What's popping? And greetings to our listeners and viewers. This is All in One Sports Podcast. Let me give y'all some theme music, man. We're just doing things off the fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is this thing on? Yeah, it is. Also known as... and better known as A1SV, I should say. You are now tuned into EDA or. We are one stop for your sports info needs, and we will be covering many sports and topics. With our segments, the NFL with 3 downs and kick it, which is a look around the NFL with news, updates, and analysis. And the NFC East Chronicles, bringing fans of the Cowboys, Washington football team, Eagles, and Midgets some great insight and expert analysis of their beloved teams. Also, Major League Baseball's Peter Dubs doubles and double plays. And Chris B. Ballin with the NBA, as well as Kicking It with Uncle Pete Soccer. And the 500-pound gorilla in the Zoom, which is controversial and pressing topics. And what we're doing now, EDA or, which has us picking games of the week. So you are just one click away from your sports info needs, especially when you're on the run. And look for that logo with the complete spelling of All in One Sports Podcast with the colors of red, white, and blue stripes running through them. So we ask you to apply some pressure to that subscribe button and then do the same to that notification bell. Also turn others on to this sports information movement on a podcast format with shares and likes so they too can be up on things. You can find us via YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, IG, and many more platforms to come in the very near future. We're back. I had it all set up for you, Crystal Damas, like Crystal Damas and his picks, but he's not here today. So it is 2 Pete's in the podcast, all right? Let's get this. Also, we're back like the Colts in Baltimore 37 years after sneaking out of town via the Mayflower. And Chucky's emails. Once again, tripped up by technology. Chucky did it to himself. So people, let this be a teachable moment. FYI, Gruden, if it wasn't for many African Americans, you would have never have won a Super Bowl in the first place. I hope you said thank you to Tony Dungy and many others. Derek Brooks, you know. Too bad, so sad, bye-bye. Remember that, Dubs?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Too bad, so sad, bye-bye. Cry me a river. All right? All right, please let us allow us to introduce ourselves. We are the Griot Trio of sports podcasting, but today we are the Griot Duo of sports podcasting, bringing it with spectacular vernacular straight out of the DMV. Now, here's our panel of experts making this podcast twice as nice. Starting with the mathematical whiz, baseball guru, fact checker, and payroll supervisor by day and night, known around here as the voice of reason, yours truly, Peter Dubs. What up, Dubs?
What it do? I should be closing the door in Washington instead of opening the door.
Don't feel bad, man. Y'all,
No,
some people start off fast, some start off a little, slow. And hopefully for you guys, it's just a slow start. And who knows, this week you guys might pull off the upset. And if you pull off the upset, stick a fork in the Chiefs. They're done. I don't want to hear any more about the Chiefs after they lose to y'all this week, especially when you guys are struggling. All right. Yeah. But there's still, what is it? 12 more weeks left. So we good.
Yeah.
Or 13. I think it's 13. Yeah. All right, y'all. Since Chris B is not here, and now the ish-talking ballaholic who grew up in an era when smoking on airplanes and restaurants and indoors, period, was allowed, so he ain't scared of none of y'all smoking. Definitely not any secondhand smoke. A jack of all trades and master of many, yours truly, Uncle P, a.k.a. the Banterer Whisperer. Yes. Like I said, you are now tuned into EDA or... What it do, fam? What it do? Y'all know what it is. It's the A1SP with the red, white, and azul. We roll too tight so you can't pull us. Facts. Let it ride out a little bit. Let it ride out. Yeah, man. Chucky, man. Sorry, buddy, but
bye for now.
You did it to yourself. What were you about to say, Dubs?
I was just saying bye for now, man. I mean,
yeah,
it's a pretty bad disgrace.
Yeah, it is. Do you think the XFL will hire him? Probably not.
I don't even as much as he hunkers for ratings and attention, I don't even think The Rock will touch him.
Because he smells what you're cooking.
That's right.
Smell good.
That's right, man.
Yeah. Yo, whatever happened to all that jazz about Dak returning from a season-ending ankle surgery and his preseason latissimus injury? I don't know. It just all went away. All the naysayers, all the talking heads out there, they had a lot to say. But now I see them just as I predicted. Remember, I predicted it.
Yeah, I
did. Switching horses. They were ranked, I think, what was it? 15th or 16th or 18th, whatever it was, early in the season on some people's the professionals on their their rankings. Now they jumped to number 6. I mean, like, I guess someone just didn't do their homework. They didn't do any scouting. They didn't realize, I guess they listened to Stephen A. They listened to Bart Scott, certain people, just because they're Cowboy haters and bashers, and just roll with that, narrative instead of actually looking at some game tape, trying to see like what could have changed on the defensive side of the football, during preseason, what pieces you added in. Dan Quinn, like I broke it down. I said Dan Quinn as a head coach, no good. As a defensive coordinator, really good. Todd Bowles, horrible as a head coach. Never made it. I don't know if he was even 500. He might have been, but he definitely didn't make it to a Super Bowl. But guess what? As a defensive coordinator, he shut down Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl last year and won a Super Bowl and just basically went it walking away. So I tried to warn them, but they didn't want to listen. So the word of this episode, because of that, is fiasco. The meaning, a thing that is a complete failure, especially in a ludicrous or humiliating way. All right. Hey, Dan Campbell, what's with the boo-hooing after L's, man? Come on, bro. I can't take any more of this, man. First is T.O. Yeah, that's not a good look, is it, Dubs?
Crying ain't gonna get you no wins, big guy.
Man, can you imagine, Dubs, if Coach Landry, Mike Ditka, or Vince Lombardi did that back in the day? I mean, they would be fired right after the news conference.
That's right. Right. They'd lose an entire fan base because they'd be like, how can we support you?
Right.
Right. Yeah, he needs to man up. His whole team needs to man up, first and foremost.
Yeah. What happened to biting kneecaps and all that? I mean, I guess they're
They went from biting kneecaps to kissing the back of the opponent's knee. Remember that Richard Pryor movie?
That's a sensitive spot too. So I heard. Yeah. So don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm all for being passionate, but crying after another close L is unacceptable. So
yeah. Hey, look, man. I look. He needs to just man up and own it, because look, it's been a rough week for other people as well. I mean, look at Urban Meyer. He can't.
Yeah.
Look, his team started 0-5, but more importantly, his franchise is 0-20. 20 straight losses. You don't hear him crying.
Nope.
You're looking for somebody else to dance with.
Get it, girl.
Come on.
Hey, look. He had that move where he put his hands down low. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He had to, stick that thermometer in there, check the temperature. I was like, wow, dude, that's how you doing it? Okay. Yeah, I wonder what the conversation sound like in his household with his wife. Like, Urban, I thought you stopped that type of stuff. Like,
we talked about you trying to become a rectal thermometer.
You know what I'm saying? This man Tebow is like, damn, bro. Used to be my daddy. Or
you saw the meme, right? Tebow's response was this.
He didn't. Like, why?
I gotta pray for him.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's on ESPN. He has to, respond to all these type of things, man. It's horrible, man.
But you know what, though? What we gonna do? What we gonna expect from a guy who comes from college to the NFL and says, I hope we can average 250 yards rushing a game. I hope we can average 250 yards passing the game. I hope we can average 500 yards of offense every game. Dude, this is the NFL. That does not happen.
Yeah.
That does not happen. Know where you are. I go back to the Matrix. In this place, that will not happen. Know where
a lot of us
are.
hope for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
At the end of the day, what I see coming from Urban Myers, Chucky, and my man who likes to cry is it's like DD to me, man. Get your act together.
Yeah, and look, let me give you a quick news flash. And people, you heard it here first on A1 Sports.
Okay.
The next head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars will be none other than Mike Tomlin.
Ooh. Why? You had heard news of him wanting to skip town?
I think after this season, he will want to skip town. I've been saying it for over a year.
Yeah.
This is going to be the year where he has his first losing record.
Yeah.
That's huge.
But after 1 year, do you think they're going to give up Irvin after giving him all that money after 1 year? But then too, the cons are, they ain't that smart when it comes to football.
So. They're not that smart. and let's be honest, they're going to have to let Irvin go.
Yeah.
They're going to have to let him go.
He's a distraction.
Yeah. Yep.
But there's a lot of coaches out there. I mean, so who takes over Pittsburgh then? Who they bring in? Dungy from out of retirement or what?
I don't know. Right, that's a good question.
Yeah. I know they'll be definitely trying to throw the vault at it. Your man, Kellen Moore, that's for sure.
Probably, yeah. Pittsburgh's tough because you got Ben, who has it written into his contract that they cannot bench him.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah. They cannot bench him for play. So he has it has to be injury or something else, but it cannot be benching for play. So
well, call Dr. Needles. He'll take care of
that. That's right.
A punctured lung, baby.
That's right.
Right now, the Washington football team is looking shakier than Danny Tenpenny's trying to walk off a slobber knocker after leading with the crown of his helmet into Cowboys rookie linebacker Jabril Cox. You saw that, right?
Yeah. You know what? Gus Farrat is somewhere smiling.
Like, bro, that's not how you try to get the ball in.
He may be smiling crooked, but he's smiling.
Yeah. Yeah, he took a hit. And also right now, the midgets, Washington football team, or the Washington Fiasco team, and yes, the Fecal Eagles are considered a bye week when we play them. That's just facts, y'all. It's a bye week. Chris B, where are you, man? I most of this stuff. I wanted some feedback from
banter,
you.
baby.
You know what I'm saying? You did the right thing by not showing up today. For
But you know what though? But Chris B gets it doubly. He gets a double. He should be here getting a double dose though, because remember, one of my island picks was it wasn't an island pick, was it? One of my island picks was his Eagles.
That's right.
And I won. Right. So come on, man. You can't.
You didn't even pick your Eagles. You didn't even pick your team. You would have been 15-1 if you'd have picked your Eagles.
That's right.
No faith.
He had a 14-2 week.
No faith. All right. And them boys, 6-0 in the NFCs. That's how I see it. My eyes don't lie, fam. However, I'll save that for the NFC East Chronicles in about 4 weeks from now, which is relatively a month. Okay, time for some NFL history. And I wish Chris B was here on this because I really wanted to get his feedback on this. Okay, but since it's just me and you, Dubs, we'll talk about this a little bit. Which one of these three players whose career was tragically cut short was the best? Eagles, Jerome Brown, defensive end. You remember him? Also, linebacker, Chiefs linebacker, Derek Thomas. Or, you know who was coming next? The Washington football team safety, Sean Taylor.
Oh, why are you doing that to me, man? I think as far as stats, longevity, history of continued good play, it has to be Derek Brooks.
Yeah. See, we're such historians, man. I mean, we get it right. We just know what it is. So, you know, I'm not even going to, you know,
and if I had to put it
written down.
If I had to put it in order, it'd be Derek Brooks, Jerome Brown, Sean Taylor.
Right. Definitely, because Sean didn't get a chance to really play the many years.
Right.
But Derek Brooks, y'all go look him. I think he had like 6 sacks in one game, and I saw that game too. I forgot who it was against, but they could not block this dude. He was basically Lawrence Taylor on steroids.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, man. Shout out to my man. Rest in peace. Okay, so enough of that. Let's move on to last week's Island Picks. All right, y'all. Last week's Island Picks. Real quick, I'll see our clean sweeps were the Falcons. We all had the Falcons. We got that right. We all had the Green Bay Packers beating the Bengals. We got that right. We all had. Oh no, we didn't have. So I'll say that for that. We all had the Dolphins losing to the Bucks, the Florida Bowl, and the Bucks won. We all had the Titans beating the Jags, and they held that down. And also we had the Pat Riot beating the Texans, and they took care of that. And also the Browns losing to the Chargers. We all had that. And of course, we had my Cowboys spanking the midgets. And also, we all had the Cardinals beating the 49ers. And we all had the Ravens on Monday night, even though they came back in an epic game, which was very entertaining. Yeah, you can't count that guy out, man.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Between that quarterback and that kicker, they're never done.
They're never done. So, yeah, that was a clean sweep. Okay, so now we get to our Island Picks. I tell you what, we'll do Chris B's first. Chris B had the Rams beating the Seahawks. And Chris B, consider yourself lucky because they were actually going to lose that game. But when Russ, whatever, I don't know what he did to his finger.
Russ got hurt. He jammed his finger. He did tore a tendon.
Tore tendons. That thing was ugly. It was caught in that position like that. It was his middle finger too, right? Not his index.
I think so,
Yeah, so and it was coming in from Aaron Donald, swiping at his hand, so
he's out for 4 weeks at least.
So that we can't predict that, but I truly believe still now because Gino made the game close, and if Gino would have made the game close, I'm not sold on the Rams, man. I'm just not.
I'm
not sold on the Rams. I don't think they can stop a good running game.
I
They
don't know.
can.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're gonna find
see.
out sooner or later.
I tell you what, I'm not sold on. I'm not sold on Geno Smith.
Definitely not. That's why I'm picking somebody else this week.
Yeah,
we'll get to that in a second. All right. So yeah, kudos. He got his one island pick right. And yeah, Chris B, shout out to my man.
Now, is that our first Thursday night win this season?
That's our first Thursday night loss.
Thursday night loss. Okay.
For me and you, but Chris B
Okay.
is undefeated on Thursday night.
Okay.
Usually we do clean sweeps, but yeah. All right, so that's our first one. So we're 4-1 on Thursday nights, which is across the board. B's 5-0, 4-1. Hey y'all, go check us out, man. We know what the hell we're talking about. And if you're a betting man, and if you want to know more about football, check us out. You might learn something. We might learn you something. All right, so my only pick was the Broncos versus the Steelers. My island pick, and it was actually kind of close down the stretch.
Yeah, they made it close.
They made it close, but I think that hit that Teddy B took the week before was affecting him. He wasn't all there.
Yeah,
and it was too late, too little, too late. But
I was surprised he started.
I'm surprised too because I thought Drew Lock was going to be in. That's why I actually picked him.
Right. Yeah, I truly do think that if a player leaves a game because of a concussion, you have to sit them out in the following game. Mandatory. You know.
Because I don't see Danny Dimes where he was wobbling coming back from.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, that didn't look good. All right. Well, anyway, Danny Dimes, I'm sorry I made that, took that shot at you, but, I did it because of midget fans. I can't stand them. So, sorry, but I hope you get better soon. I hope that you come back full strength because why? When we whip that ass, I don't want any excuses. And you too, Saquon
and Galladay.
Strengthen your ankles, Saquon, because you can't be stepping on somebody's foot and twisting your ankle like that.
What a freak thing, man.
Oh, wear some high tops.
That was freaky, yeah.
Oh, wear some high tops. I don't care. You can't cut. Oh, well. All right. So that was my pick. Now we get to your Dubs. You had 4 island picks. First one, you had the Lions beating the Vikings. And I'm sure you were crying just like Dan Campbell was after that game. Because,
oh, man.
Like, why? Why would you even trust them? I mean, I already told myself, that's a new commandment. Don't bet on the Lions for anything. I don't care who they're playing. The Jaguars, whatever. I'm not calling them. Yeah. So what up, man?
Yeah, man. I thought I felt something. Obviously, I was led astray.
That you were.
I was ghosted.
They look terrible.
Yeah, man. I thought it was a good, solid pick, man. I thought it was a good surprise pick, but
I think they had the lead at one point in time.
Yeah, but it was too early.
Yeah,
it was too early.
Yeah, they came up short once again.
Yeah.
So continue to bite kneecaps, but I don't know what biting kneecaps has to do with playing football. But if that's what you're doing, fam, I hope it works out for y'all. Yeah. All right. So next pick. Well, we'll save that for last. You did pick the Chiefs to beat the Bills.
I did, man, and man, Bills went into Buffalo. Bills went into Buffalo and just stomped on their neck, man. I mean, they gave up 38 points. 38, man. And look, Josh Allen
jumping over players like Zeke.
And look, because of all the turnovers, Mahomes throws 2 interceptions.
Right.
Josh Allen only completed 15 passes.
Look at that.
And it still went over 300 yards. That's bad. That's bad offense and bad defense. The Chiefs are a mess right now.
Bad all over.
And the only thing that's going to get the Chiefs right is this next weekend when they go up against Washington.
Chicken noodle soup. Yeah, they're going to be treating y'all like a can. Y'all, is it in Washington?
Man.
It's in FedEx.
It's in Kansas City. No, it's in Washington.
Yeah, right down the street from me. So I got to plan my traffic.
That's right.
Outings. That's right. Because I ain't trying to get caught up in that. It's a parking lot when they play.
Yeah.
But man. You ran with the Chiefs. Me and Chris B picked the Bills, and the Bills won. All right. Next are your 2 Well, you got this one right. The Eagles beating the Panthers, which we talked about earlier. You
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
something, huh?
yeah. I had this.
You just really don't believe in the Panthers like that, and
I didn't. Historically speaking, an
Mhm.
NFC East team going into Carolina,
Right.
when Carolina is the favorite,
Mm.
typically the NFC East team wins.
Yeah.
So I went with those odds.
Okay.
Aside from that one year that they went to the Super Bowl after when they went 15-1.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that one year, whenever underdog NFC East team coming into Carolina always walks out with the dub.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I thought Carolina, because they played us a certain way, they were going to be better. But if Mono Boy is going to be rolling like that, I'm not going to be subscribing to whatever he's doing again, because when I look at him, I'm like,
Is this your game?
they're looking at Rattler right now.
That's
I think they might be looking at Rattler and some people in the draft. Quiet as kept.
I think they were without McCaffrey again. So
yeah, and I think
that played a
McCaffrey
role.
should be there this week. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, last but not least, defend your pick, the Washington football team on the island against the Saints.
Yeah, man. This is just. Come on, man. Did you see the Hail Mary pass?
Let me see. Which one? Oh, yeah, right before half. Yeah.
Right before the half, man.
Knock the ball
Mary.
down. Knock the ball down.
And this is just the dumbest thing. So they interviewed Landon Collins about that Hail Mary pass, and he, in his interview, said when they lined up, they were thinking field goal. They were not thinking Hail Mary. But yet, how can you be thinking field goal when there's no kicker on the field? I said, you know what? It's bad enough you're playing stupid. Now you're just flat out stupid.
Yeah, I think he might have had some of that.
Some of that real sticky.
Yeah.
He must have been smoking before the game or something, because I don't know. There's a difference between a formation of a field goal attempt and definitely a Hail Mary. So usually the kicker's on the field at the time.
That's right. And the other thing is, none of Washington's defenders even jumped.
No.
The only people that jumped were the Saints receivers. So who do you think is going to catch the ball? Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you off the hook. However, I just Ron got to do something right, man. He has to tinker with that defense, do something, because I don't think, like I said before the show when we were talking, that it's the offense so much as it is the he's gonna throw interceptions. Is he related to Romo? Because he does play a little bit like Romo, by the way.
He's a Brett Favre fan. He's a wannabe gunslinger.
No risk it, no biscuit.
Exactly.
But we just need you to basically manage a game and let the defense do it. Punt rather punt than, so
exactly.
It's a lot of stuff going on there that needs to be fixed, man. And hopefully he fixes it soon. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys could be spiraling down, like you said, it's murder's row coming up. Yeah,
and truth be told, I don't think we'd be much better with Fitzpatrick.
No, not at all. Fitzpatrick is not mobile.
So. We are running testament of how important it is to have a franchise quarterback.
Yes,
we really are, man. And I don't know why we have such difficulty getting a franchise quarterback. When we did have one, he didn't know how to slide and he got injured.
And now he's in the booth.
So
he's in the booth. Yeah. Anyway, so last week, Chris B led the way with a 14-2 record.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. He made up 2 games. Definitely. That was big for him. Yeah. And I finished in second with the 12-4 record. I mean, we're eating up, man. You ain't no slouch. You went 11-5. You know what I mean? So, being that we're all in double digits, that says a lot. So right now, when I look at the total, it comes down to, let me do my math real quick, 54. For some reason, I thought by week 5, I was getting 11 games a week, but I guess not. Okay. So 55 and 26. Chris B is no. You are 52
and 28.
and 28.
You are 54 and 26.
Yeah, and Chris B is
51 and 29.
Ooh, this is tight. A likes. Okay. So we'll see what happens this week with our picks. All right. So now, perfect segue. We'll get to our picks of the week for this week, week 6 now. So I hope it works out for a lot of people, because if not, I'll be asking a lot of questions. Like, damn, bro, you know. Well, this is quite interesting. I don't think there's going to be much movement this week. There's going to be actually no movement this week.
Yeah.
The reason being is because we only have one island pick between the three of us. This is groundbreaking, y'all. This is no one study whatever anyone else had. We just going by what we see. Our eyes online. We made our picks, and it just so happens that the one person who has an island pick this week is not here. So before we get to the island pick, we'll go like this. Actually, no, we'll talk about the island pick first. Chris B's island pick was he has the Las Vegas Raiders beating the Broncos, the Denver Broncos. The turmoil surrounding franchise Las Vegas Raiders, you know, what happens in Las Vegas apparently doesn't stay in Las Vegas because it might have happened elsewhere, but now it's all coming out, emails, this, that, and the other. Him saying stuff to a guy, basically, who was it, George Allen? Is that his name? No. Something Allen. I know he's related. His father is George Allen.
George Allen, right?
Bruce Allen.
Bruce Allen. And who was the GM of the Washington football team at the time.
Correct. And if you all can remember, some years ago, there was a report that came out that many of his teammates with the University of Virginia Cavaliers said that he used to drop the N-bomb all the time. So this is no surprise to me that he and Chucky are sharing these kind of, and I want to know what he was saying in return. You know, if those
that's the part the NFL doesn't want to release.
Well, you know, you better release them.
You're going to have full disclosure.
Yeah. So we definitely have to have the 500-pound gorilla in the Zoom. I think we're probably going to do that maybe sometime this week. We'll try to squeeze that in, along with definitely Dubs is going to catch us up on the pennant races that are taking place right now as we speak, and it's very key because I think there's a lot of we're jockeying for the next round of the playoffs.
That's
and
right.
Also, the start of basketball. So Chris B is going to have some stuff for you guys with Chris B balling with the NBA, and what else? Oh yeah, 3 downs and kick it. With the NFL, we'll have something there as well. So those are 4 segments right there. I just threw at you all that we'll be tackling. All right, so now let me call the games that are this week. And yeah, we all know that these are clean sweeps down the board. Okay, Bucks, Eagles. We all have the Bucks, obviously. B has the Bucks. He might have picked them he didn't pick them last week, but I don't expect any miracles to happen this week. And I think Tom Brady has a thumb injury or whatever. It still doesn't matter. They can beat them with the backup. Also, we all have the Dolphins beating the Jags. There's a lot going on with the Jags that I don't like, and I'm sure y'all don't like, so that's why we're not going with the Jags. Also, the Packers beating the Bears. We all have that. And I think Justin got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Fields. Yeah, I think he has some knee issue or something. So he's not 100%. So we might see the red firecracker, y'all. Andy Dalton. So I definitely have no faith in him. And then also we have the Bengals beating the Lions, of course, because once again, hey, just don't cry this time, dude, because it's not like you didn't see this coming. Yeah, it's not like you didn't see it coming. So, just, man up. All right. Also, we all have the Colts beating the Texans. Yeah, tell me something new. We also have the Rams beating the Midgets. Like I said, without Danny Tenpennies or Saquon, you can book it. And they still got the red clap running around there. So he took all his, bad luck over there. Stay. And also, we all picked the Chiefs to beat Dubs Washington football team. Yeah, I mean, both teams are coming off of losses, and I think just one team giving their quarterback, that's why I'm giving them. But you never know. Y'all might play a stellar defensive game, at home and beat the Chiefs, And so, hey.
You imagine the Chiefs falling to 2-4?
Yeah, I can. I can definitely see them doing the 2-4. Matter of fact, if y'all playing a little better, I'd have picked y'all. Definitely. Yeah. The Vikes and the Panthers, we all pick the Panthers. We all have the Chargers beating the Ravens. However, that game can go either way, y'all.
Yeah.
That boy Lamar is a bad boy. And he's been showing me that no lead is insurmountable for him.
Yeah.
Him and their kicker. I forgot his name. Yeah.
Oh, Justin. I can't think of his last name.
Yeah. But we also have the Cardinals beating the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We have the Browns beating the Cardinals. Basically stopping that 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
It has to come to an end at some point. Also, we all have the Cowboys, my Cowboys, beating the Pat Ryans, baby. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to pick up this little thing right here. Just to, give my man CeeDee Lamb, y'all. CeeDee Lamb, he deserves. He's gonna be up on the wall. He's gonna be up on the wall. You know what I mean? He's a deep threat. He's intermediate. He runs tight, crisp routes. You know what I mean? So definitely, I gotta give my man his props, his propers. All right. Now, what else? Yeah. So we're going up to Gillette and give them a close shave and whip that ass in front of their fans. Boston by the harbor. Yeah, we're gonna send them packing. Also, Bill Belichick, we're not gonna let you or allow you to cheat and steal any of our recipes. So
Dak has yet to beat New England, hasn't he?
He hasn't beaten them, so I'm sure he's chomping at the bit. This is called the Revenge Tour, by the way. All right. Also, Seahawks, Steelers. We all picked the Steelers because why? We don't believe in Geno. Russ is out. We don't believe in Geno. And the defense is terrible. Yeah. Also, you can tell I'm a little bit under the weather, so my voice sounds kind of, but you gotta pony up and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got played with injury. We played through injuries. That's how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses.
Speaking of playing through injury, Sierra, I know your man ain't playing this weekend, but since I'm in the Pittsburgh area, come watch the team play anyway, baby.
and leave win and future.
That's right.
Future wins behind. Okay.
That's right.
No pun intended. All right. All the babies, leave the babies behind. Just bring yourself. All right. Also, we all have the Bills beating the Titans. The Titans are so up and down and wishy-washy.
They are, man.
I can't count on them for anything, man. So, that's how it went down, man. That's how we see this week's EDA or those are our picks. Dubs and I have the identical picks. We're Peters, two Pete's in the podcast.
In the podcast, so baby.
And actually, we are in the lead over Chris B. Even though he won last year, we're doing a number on him. And if you don't get that island pick this week, buddy, you're 3 games out of behind you, Dubs. No, 2 games behind you, and you'll be 4 games behind me.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna do it. Yes, sir. So, all right. That's what we got. But make sure you guys tune in for Dubs Double Plays. We'll be posting this, I guess, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, hopefully before Thursday. So those who want to make their picks and get a little cheat sheet, you can, help yourself to whatever. We do this every week. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right. So let me see. Oh, I remember this.
Dak, if you hadn't gotten hurt last season, what would the Cowboys have done? And now that you're back, what do you believe the Cowboys will do this season?
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to we obviously won that game I was in. We're going to win the next one. We're going to win the one after that. So forth until we'd be celebrating the Super Bowl.
Keep laughing, y'all. Keep laughing.
Homer.
Keep on laughing, man. Like, that boy knows who he's talking about. Right? They didn't want to hear him. They want to listen to other people. So yeah, I'm letting y'all know we're on to something. I'm feeling something, and it ain't them old tacos I had. 5-day-old tacos.
Bobby, grab the ajo.
You have just listened to or viewed All in One Sports Podcast, aka A1SP, baby. Also, check out our other segments on YouTube, Facebook, IG, and Twitter. Major League Baseball with Peter Dubs, doubles and double plays. Chris B. Ballin with the NBA. Kicking It with Uncle Pete Soccer. EDA, which we just did, and the 500-pound gorilla in the zone. So remember to apply some pressure to that subscribe button and do the same with that notification bell. And since you've been entertained and now you F with us, share our content with family, friends, frenemies, foes, and even haters. And show us some love with the likes for the red, white, and blue. Thanks for checking out our podcast on this Zoom. And always keep it 100 and have a great day and an even better tomorrow. Let's bring it in, Dubs. Let's bring it in. And like Gruden on 3. 1, 2, 3. We out! Sorry, Chucky. You should have saw that coming, Chucky.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Chucky, I got something also for you. This is it's over, yo. But I got just one question for y'all. One question.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yes, you are.
Yes,
It's a wrap. Catch y'all on the next episode. 1.